We're gathered here today for the launch of an advocacy group called Tech London Advocates. We've brought people together from all walks of life, entrepreneurs, founders, investors, big corporates, tech influencers, to come together to promote and build London's technology sector.
What we've seen today is some of the Illuminati of the tech world. If it was in the social world, that place would have just been packed with celebrities.
It's sort of like the who's who of tech Britain, so yeah, excellent.
Who would have guessed that from a simple idea last autumn, we brought all of you here today. It's just fantastic. Welcome to the kickoff of Tech London Advocates. That sounds very good. We're a private sector-led advocacy group with the aim of promoting and building a world-class digital and technology sector here in London.
We are a huge epicenter here to promote technology. A lot more can be done to invest in technology, to build entrepreneurship.
It's no longer an industry, it's a layer which is driving wealth creation and growth in the economy.
I think that we have a bigger opportunity now than at any point in history.
It's one of the very interesting things about Tech London Advocates is I think it could initiate some really powerful introductions.
We have nearly 150 advocates from around the world who are passionate and committed to being a part of this journey. And a journey it will be. Our government has done a great job promoting the digital and tech sector in London, but what was missing for me was a very strong collective voice from the private sector. It's about speaking with a common voice about what's happening in London with our technology sector. It's really making sure that we're all on message and we're clear about what's happening here, successes and failures and everything in between. So really what I'd like to see is the network effect happening here, that these advocates then bring in more advocates who can speak with a voice, a common voice, and really help us to drive focus on gaining more capital and more talent to build this thriving tech sector for London.
The internet is one of the biggest growth opportunities for society and for every sector of the economy.
There's an enormous amount of money in the United Kingdom, and if that money understands the returns that it can get by backing the digital industrialists of the day, then that money can make the return, and those digital industrialists can fuel the economy. And that kind of virtuous circle is what I took away, and I think a lot of people took away from the morning discussion.
So I think Russ has done a great job of bringing a group like this together, many of whom had never met before. The particular opportunity, as I see it, is to connect small and large. So there are some formidable people working in some really large, particularly financial institutions, who I think often view some of the hottest tech companies from a safe distance, and I think they can be brought closer to the fold.
Too often we look to government to do things, and government often isn't the right vehicle. You really need people with expertise, experience, people that have been there, done it in the past. And Russ is a great example of that.
And we're going to have to really work the dialogue, talk to lots of different people, connect with some companies and organizations that know nothing about us, who hopefully will understand what we're trying to do. So it will take a lot of work and a lot of effort, but we've got an army of people now, an army of advocates ready to go, which is fantastic.